The government just banned my book from the shelves of major bookstores across America. It's not the first time I've faced censorship, but this time it was different. I'm not sure if it's because my book exposed some dark secrets, or if it simply threatened the status quo, but the fact remains that my book is now officially blacklisted in the US. I remember the day I received the letter from my publisher. They told me that the government had been pressuring them to recall all copies of my book. At first, I thought it was just a misunderstanding, but as I dug deeper, I realized that something much bigger was at play. The reason why my book was banned is because it reveals a shocking truth about the CIA's secret operations in the 1980s. It's a story that has been hidden from the public for decades, and one that I'm proud to have brought to light. One of the most striking examples I share in my book is the story of a former CIA agent who was involved in a covert operation in Eastern Europe. This agent, who we'll call Alex, was tasked with infiltrating a communist regime and gathering intelligence on their military capabilities. What Alex didn't realize was that he was being watched by his own agency. The CIA had installed a mole within their own ranks, and Alex was being used as a pawn in a much larger game. This mole, who we'll call Rachel, was feeding false information to the CIA, manipulating the agent's actions to suit the agency's agenda. This is the kind of thing that goes on behind the scenes of espionage, and it's not something that you'd typically see in the media. But I'm here to tell you that it's real, and it's happening all the time. So why is this story important? Because it highlights the dangers of unchecked power and the manipulation of information. It shows us that even the most trusted institutions can be compromised, and that the truth can be distorted for the sake of politics and profit. As I said, this is a story that needs to be told. And I'm not just talking about the CIA or the government. I'm talking about all of us. We need to be aware of the ways in which our information is being manipulated, and we need to demand transparency and accountability from our leaders. So I urge you to read my book and to share it with your friends and family. Let's make sure that the truth is out there and that we're not just living in a world of fiction. Subscribe if you don't want to miss the next one.